Being diagnosed with cancer, it's a very tough diagnosis for some patients. You're living your normal life and all of a sudden you hear from the doctor you have cancer. Some patients would describe it as that the ticking clock just started in their life. And it's very, very tough for families and clinicians. That best advice I give to patients to hang in there, keep up the hope, and try to live with their family around them, try to gain all the support they can, and work with their doctors to fight this cancer and keep looking at the light at the end of the tunnel.
Shot in a beer. I think you need a pad and a pen and a really good level-headed friend. You don't need anybody who's more dramatic than you are. So, and if you're willing to want to live and fight, then you need to find your battle buddy who's willing to want to win and fight with you.
When you go in for your initial consultation, with cancer like Michelle's, that's terminal, we never wanted to know numbers, but we want to know options. So on that first consultation, talk to them about options. What are my options? So if we go option A, is there an option B, C, and D, and so on and so forth? So when you go in there and you get the test results, or you get the results, if it's good, then you're going to proceed on, your current path. But if it's bad, okay, now I got option B. So you have different options. And like Michelle, bring somebody in that's just as strong as you are, or if not stronger. Because if you do get bad news, you're going to need somebody to lean on.
I think the first thing that I would say is, let's just take it one step at a time. You can't cross the bridge until you get to it, and you have to kind of take steps up to knowing exactly what's the staging, what kind of treatment you're going to need, what that's going to entail. People hear the word cancer and they automatically think the worst. So I think it's just, okay, one step at a time. Let's see what's the first thing we need to do, and then we will go from there.
I think take a deep breath, get all the facts, because the majority of people that get diagnosed with cancer, they are treatable. They do live a long time. They do survive. There's a chance for cure, is the first advice I would tell them. The second bit of advice I would give them is to make sure they have a good support network. The third thing is making sure you seek care at an institution that really specializes in cancer. Personally, I would think it would be best to be treated at a center that has people that subspecialize in certain cancers. For example, take me, I see 6 cancers, that's it. Out of all the cancers that are out there, I see 6. I'm able to keep up with all the literature that comes out for those 6 cancers, as opposed to if I had to treat everything. And then being treated at a center that also understands the value of healing the mind, spirit, a holistic approach, not ignoring exercise, your diet.
You get this horrible news and all of your friends and family just embrace you and love you. I have never felt so happy in all of my life. The intensity of how loved and supported we are is the most incredible. You can't be miserable. I get to know, that we all know someday someone's going to die. And so I think this is just like the blessing is the warning.